Hey there, welcome to Things to Do in London, brought to you by us here at hkcitizen.net.
Oh,
So if you're thinking about heading to London next June, 2025, or maybe you already call that amazing city home, well, you're definitely in the right place.
yeah, absolutely. We've been digging through, well, everything happening next summer.
We have, and we've put it all together in our guide, also called Things to Do in London.
That's right. We've been hard at work, kind of diving deep into our notes and research, trying to bring you the most exciting, maybe some unique experiences London has to offer in June.
Think of this as your sort of curated insider's track.
Exactly, making the absolute most of a summer month in, let's face it, one of the world's greatest capitals.
Couldn't agree more. So
Yeah.
let's jump in, because June in London looks set to be, well, an absolute cracker.
Okay, so picture this. June, London, finally proper summer's arrived.
Yes. You've got those long, glorious evenings,
hmm
a real buzz in the air as everyone heads outdoors. The parks are just, exploding with life.
And you can almost feel the excitement building for a certain famous tennis tournament just around the corner.
Wimbledon vibes.
Exactly. And kicking things off with a serious bang, you've got SXSW London, that's June 2nd to 7th, over in Shoreditch.
Right. The first ever SXSW London, which is huge.
It is. Now, for those of you who might not know, SXSW is this like legendary festival down in Austin, Texas. And it's making its big London debut. What's really interesting here, I think, is the potential cultural mashup, bringing that Austin vibe to the heart of East London.
Absolutely. And the sheer scale of it is, well, pretty mind-blowing. We're talking over 70 music events across all sorts of Shoreditch venues.
Yeah, and this isn't just your run-of-the-mill gigs, is it?
No, no. This is often where you spot the next big things in music before they, blow up.
Right. Our sources suggest a real focus on cutting-edge global sounds.
And it's not just about the music, which is obviously a huge part.
Definitely.
The conference side of SXSW London is also massive, something like 420 talks lined up.
Yeah, covering everything from the latest in business innovation to groundbreaking tech. Plus, get this, around 250 film screenings.
Wow.
And we're hearing whispers of some big international premieres. It'll be fascinating to see which themes and industries really kind of take center stage at this first London one.
Okay, switching gears now. From something brand new to a much-loved, critically acclaimed production, Nicholas Hittner's A Midsummer Night's Dream.
Ah, yes, back at the Bridge Theater.
Exactly, from May 31st all the way through to August 23rd, so good long run.
And this isn't your traditional stuffy Shakespeare, right?
Yeah.
It's known for its really innovative, gender-fluid approach.
That's the one. What's particularly noteworthy about it, from what we've gathered, is how it plays with traditional gender roles within the play. It offers a fresh lens.
A new way to view these classic characters and themes of love and illusion.
And a strong cast, too. J.J. Field, Susanna Fielding.
And David Morse is back as Puck, I believe. He was brilliant.
Yeah. Yes. So it's a great example of how classic texts can be continually reinterpreted for modern audiences. A really celebrated staging.
Definitely one to catch if
Well,
you can.
Now let's talk about something completely new on the festival scene. The
Ooh.
Leda Festival.
Ooh, okay. Victoria Park?
Yep, Victoria Park, stretching across 2 weekends, June 6th to 15th. And this one's got a really interesting and diverse lineup, according to our sources.
It certainly does. So the first weekend, that's June 6th to 8th. It kicks off with the iconic Massive Attack headlining on Friday.
Wow, Massive Attack.
Yeah. With support from the ethereal sounds of Air, the intriguing Forensics, and Tirza.
Nice.
Then, Saturday takes a turn towards electronic and club vibes. Jamie Dickus is presenting his residency, The Floor.
Oh.
And he's bringing along some incredible names like Romy, Sampha, John Glacier, Arca, Panda Bear. It feels like a really deliberate curation. Influential, forward-thinking artists.
Sounds amazing.
Ow.
And the second weekend, that's June 13th, 15th.
Right, shifts gears again. This time, it opens with a takeover from the Northern Hardcore Festival Outbreak.
Outbreak.
Okay.
Okay, so expect high energy.
Definitely. We're talking performances from bands like Turnstile, the distinctive sounds of Alex G, and the raw talent of Danny Brown.
But then Saturday looks completely different. A Brat Summer throwback.
Yeah, headlined by the one and only Charlie XCX and her Party Girl Night.
No way.
Yep, featuring a stellar lineup. 070 Shake, A.G. Cook, Kelly Lee Owens, The Dare, The Japanese House. A real blend of genres and scenes.
That's quite a switch. And Sunday.
Sunday rounds it off with the stunning vocals of London Grammar,
Love 'em.
alongside the soulful Celeste, the ever-captivating Raisin Murphy, and the infectious beats of the Blessed Madonna.
So this festival really seems designed to offer something for, well, a really broad range of musical tastes.
Yeah, which is quite exciting for London's festival landscape, I think.
Okay, moving back to theater for a moment, we've got the return of a critically acclaimed and rather unique piece, the documentary musical London Road.
Oh, right, at the National Theatre,
Yeah.
June 5th to 21st,
Exactly, and it's part of Rufus Norris's final season as the National Theatre's artistic director.
which adds a layer of significance, yeah. What's fascinating about London Road, based on our understanding, is its innovative approach.
How so?
Well, it's created by Alecky Blythe and Adam Cork,
Mm-hmm.
and it uses the actual words of people who lived through a particular real-life event
Right.
and sets them to music.
Mm-hmm.
It sort of blurs the lines between theater and documentary in a really compelling way.
Interesting. Casting is still to be announced, apparently.
Suggests they might be looking for a fresh take on these real-life narratives, perhaps.
Could be. Another key event returning is Meltdown at the South Bank Center.
Ah, Meltdown. June 12th to 22nd.
Yeah.
And it's the 30th edition, isn't it?
It is, yeah. A big one. Each year, a different influential artist curates the festival.
And this year, it's the Mercury Prize-winning rapper Little Simz.
Exactly. Her involvement is really interesting.
Yeah, our sources indicate she's aiming for a boundary-pushing lineup, focusing on showcasing local talent and unique collaborations.
Meltdown always has a history of surprising and challenging audiences, doesn't it?
It does. So, with Little Simz at the helm, we could probably expect some truly distinctive performances.
And as is tradition, she'll be closing the festival with her own headline show.
Always a highlight. Definitely one to watch.
Now, for something completely different, a bit quirky perhaps,
One?
the iconic silent disco at the London Transport Museum.
A silent disco in the Transport Museum.
Yeah. Imagine putting on headphones and dancing silently amongst historic trains and vintage buses. It's just for one night only in June, though.
That sounds like a wonderfully unique way to experience a museum after hours.
Right. You get to choose between different DJ channels, 80s sing-alongs, indie anthems, that kind of thing.
This is something for everyone, probably. Strictly for adults.
Strictly 18 plus. Yeah. Drinks available. It sounds like a really fun and unusual night out.
Definitely worth checking timeout offers for tickets, if that sounds like your kind of thing.
For sure. Now, calling all musical theater aficionado,
Stand live.
West End Live, June 21st and 22nd in Covent Garden. Well, Trafalgar Square, actually.
Right, Trafalgar Square. It's fantastic, completely free outdoor performances from the cast of all the top West End musicals.
It's always such a vibrant and popular weekend. You get a real taste of the incredible talent London's theater scene has to offer.
And it's totally accessible. Expect huge crowds, though.
Oh, yeah. Plenty of photo ops, merchandise stalls, the full works.
The lineup's usually announced in May, so keep your eyes peeled for which shows will be taking part this year.
Okay, let's dive into the art scene because June is absolutely packed.
It really is. Where do we start?
Well, starting June 5th, running until August 24th in New Cross, there's the first UK solo exhibition of Sophie Podolsky.
Podolsky, remind me.
From our research, she was a really radical poet, writer, and artist. This show will feature her drawings, etchings, texts, offering a glimpse into her unique creative world.
Gotcha. And also, opening June 5th in New Cross, running till same date, August 24th, is an exhibition by Millie Thompson.
Right. She's known for her interesting blend of irony and sincerity, tackling themes around consumer culture, the female body.
So New Cross looking like a real hub for thought-provoking contemporary art then.
Seems that way. Then over on the South Bank, from June 10th to August 31st, the Hayward Gallery has a major exhibition by Yoshitomo Nara.
Ah, Nara, the Japanese artist. His first show at a UK public institution.
That's right, which is pretty significant. It'll feature his iconic, big-eyed, almost cartoonish figures and animals.
They often have that punk rock edge.
Exactly. Drawings, paintings, installations should be a comprehensive look.
Sounds great. And Tate Britain.
Tate Britain, from June 12th to October 19th, is hosting the first retrospective in over a decade for Edward Burra.
Burra, wasn't he? Quite a character.
Yeah, a fascinating 20th century painter known for really vivid, sometimes surreal scenes, inspired by his time in Paris, Harlem.
And his experiences of European conflicts too, I think.
Yes. And remarkably, it's the first retrospective in London for 40 years.
Wow. And entry also includes the Ethel Colquhoun exhibition.
It does. A proper double bill for art enthusiasts.
Nice. What about the Royal Academy?
The RA's annual summer exhibition is back at Piccadilly, June 17th to August 17th.
The one anyone can enter.
That's the unique thing, yeah, open submission. This year, the curator is the British-Iranian architect Farshid Mousavi.
So always a wonderfully eclectic mix of contemporary art. You never know what you might discover.
Exactly. Then don't miss the first major London Museum exhibition dedicated to Jenny Savile.
Oh, Jenny Savile, where's that?
Charing Cross Road, June 20th to September 7th. It's called The Anatomy of Painting.
She's hugely influential, known for those powerful, often monumental depictions of the human body.
Absolutely. Promises to be a really impactful show.
And one more.
One more for June's art highlights, Rachel Jones. Her first solo show in the main exhibition space of Dulwich Picture Gallery.
In the main space.
Yeah.
That's quite something for Dulwich.
It is, June 10th to October 19th. Her work's known for vibrant colors, abstract forms, exploring identity themes.
It truly is a bumper month for art lovers in London.
Yeah.
A real diversity of styles and artists.
Definitely. Okay, just a quick shout out now for Mighty Hoopla.
Ah, yes, the Pop Festival, Herne Hill.
That's it. Celebrating pop and queer culture. Technically starts May 31st, but runs into June 1st.
Headliners Keisha and Ciara.
Yep. Plus Kate Nash, Pixie Lott, JoJo, Loreen, Venga Boys, Erica Jane, and a surprise guest, apparently.
That sounds like fun. So if you're in town right at the very start of June, that's one to consider.
Absolutely. And for theater fans, again, a quick mention for Evita.
Oh, the Jamie Lloyd production. Transferring to the Palladium.
Yeah, a reimagined version. June 14th to September 6th, starring Rachel Zegler, her West End debut as Eva Perón.
Now, Rachel Zegler.
Yeah.
Jamie Lloyd's productions are always innovative, so this is likely to be a fresh and compelling take.
Should be good. Now, as we get towards the end of June, the massive BST Hyde Park Festival kicks off.
Right, June 27th, running into July.
Yeah, but it starts with some major names. Olivia Rodrigo, Zach Bryan already announced, I think.
Huge names.
So if you're around then, definitely check out the full lineup and grab tickets if you can. They go fast.
Good tip. Also, for those interested in photojournalism, keep an eye out for the World Press Photo Exhibition 2025.
Right. That'll be in London sometime in June. Exact dates and location TBC.
Yeah, still to be confirmed, but it's always a powerful, often moving exhibition, award-winning photography from around the globe, capturing significant moments.
Definitely worth seeing if you get the chance. Okay, calling all foodies.
Taste of London.
Taste of London, Regent's Park, June 18th to 21st.
This is always a huge culinary festival, isn't it?
Massive. You can sample dishes from some of London's best restaurants. Lore of the Land, Akira Back, Los Mochis, Bambi are mentioned.
Plus masterclasses, chef talks, tastings.
Yeah, it's a great way to get a taste, literally, of the city's diverse food scene.
Sounds delicious. And for something a bit different, celebrating science and the arts.
The Great Exhibition Road Festival,
Yeah.
South Kensington, June 7th and 8th.
Right, that involves all the museums down Exhibition Road, doesn't it?
Yeah, expect cutting-edge experiments, technology demos, music, dance, art, live science shows, loads going on.
The fascinating weekend. Now, fancy a little slice of the countryside in the city.
Lambeth Country Show, Brockwell Park, June 7th and 8th.
Always a fun one. Farm animals,
Alpacas.
alpacas, plus horticultural competitions, sheep shearing, sheepdog displays, owl displays.
Live music, all sorts of traditional country fair fun.
And for all the crime fiction enthusiasts out there.
Capital Crime Book Festival, St. Paul's, June 13th and 14th.
Okay. Talks, panels, interviews.
Yep, with over 80 crime and thriller authors, Michael Connolly, Steph McGovern mentioned, among many others. Great chance to meet your favorite writers.
Good one for the readers. Now, even if you don't manage BST Hyde Park tickets.
Yeah, BST Open House. Runs from June 30th into July 10th.
And offers mostly free events, right?
That's the great thing. Live music house, gospel choir, dub pistols, Trojan sound system are listed. Open air cinema, too.
Oh, cool. What films?
The Goonies, A Wicked Sing-Along, The Fall Guy, Dune Part 2, kid-friendly events, too. Loads going on.
Sounds like a great way to enjoy Hyde Park even without a concert ticket.
Definitely. And for a really charming traditional Village Fete experience.
Has to be the Q Midsummer Fete.
Q Midsummer Fete, June 21st on Q Green. Over 100 stalls, Victorian Fairground, beer tent, dog show, tug of war.
Charity raffle, live local bands, and free entry, supporting local charities. Proper community feel.
Exactly. And finally, one last really unique opportunity.
Go on.
London Square Open Gardens, June 7th and 8th.
Ah, this is where you get to peek behind the gates.
Yep. For one weekend only, you get access to over 100 secret private gardens across the city. Formal squares, rooftop terraces, allotments, wildlife havens.
A fantastic chance to explore London's hidden green spaces.
Absolutely. So as you can hear, June 2025 in London is absolutely bursting.
Just an incredible variety of things to see and do, catering to pretty much every interest you can imagine.
And that's just a glimpse, really, of what our guide, Things to Do in London, has in store for June 2025.
We really hope this deep dive has sparked some ideas and got you excited.
Yeah, whether you're planning a visit or maybe looking to rediscover your own amazing city.
Thanks so much for joining us for this deep dive into June in London. We wish you all a fantastic time exploring everything the city has to offer.
Thanks for listening to Things to Do in London from us here at hkcitizen.net. Goodbye for now.